Alright, so now we're going to show you how to measure and fit for a cane. So you can have the patient stand next to some parallel bars, or if those aren't available, you can have them stand next to a chair or a bed, something that they can keep steady with. And you're going to want that cane, just like the parallel bars, when they're standing erect, to be arms at their side, and the handle of the cane should be right at the wrist level. So right now this cane's adjusted pretty well for my height, but obviously for Colleen, with her arms straight at her side, it's going to be much too large. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust it for her. Try this one here. Cane down. Looks pretty good. I might try the one below it just to see what it looks like, and you can always adjust back if necessary. That looks a little bit better. So that's about the right height of the cane for someone Colleen's height. An alternative method for measuring the fit of a cane for a patient is if they're laying in supine, you can measure from their hip down to their heel, but in this case Colleen's wearing the shoes that she would normally wear, so I'm going to measure all the way down to the sole of her shoe, so that's about 39.5 inches. So that's going to be the height from the handle of the cane to the floor, and you want to make sure the patient's wearing the shoes that they normally would be wearing around their house or their everyday activities to make sure you get that proper fit. When measuring a patient for parallel bars, you want to make sure that the patient stand up nice and tall in the middle of the parallel bars. You want to make sure there's adequate space between their hips and the bars, about 2 inches on each side, which there is here. And then as far as height of the bars, have the patient stand straight up tall with their arms at their sides, and the bars should be relatively right at their wrist level or at their ulnar styloid process. Good morning, my name is Matt Jingers. I'm going to be your physical therapist this morning. What's your full name?
Colleen Byrne.
Colleen, what's your date of birth?
June 9th, 1987.
So let me just check your wristband here. Okay. So I understand you've been using the cane recently to do some ambulating. Today we're actually going to try getting rid of that cane and see how you do walking without any assistive device. So to do that, we're going to use these parallel bars so you can kind of get adjusted to putting weight on both legs and taking your hands off to simulate not having an assistive device, and also be there in case you lose your balance, or just give us a good idea of if you're ready or not to get rid of that cane. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put my gait belt around you first. Take this a little bit more. Good. Alright, so now come right over here to the parallel bars. Step over. Good. Now, first thing I want you to do is practice shifting weight to your right leg, taking that left leg almost off the ground. Good. And now over to your left leg. How does that feel?
Feels okay.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
Alright, now stand there, and I want you to try to do the same thing, but try not to have your hands on the bars there. So try to put a little leg pressure on that right leg. Okay. Now that left leg. Good. Alright, now try to take a couple steps and just have your hands right above the bar here, so if you need to catch yourself, you can, but try to just not use the bars to help you at all, okay? And I've got you for support. Good. Good. Very nice. Now let's try to take a couple steps backwards. Good. Very nice, Colleen. Good job. So that was our demonstration on measurement, fit, and ambulation with parallel bars and with a cane. A few things to keep in mind: that if you want to ambulate with the patient between the two parallel bars for extra support, you can. And also, when walking with a patient with a gait belt on, make sure you're not pulling too tightly as to interfere with the patient's full movement. And that's everything. Thanks for watching.